I wrote your poems in invisible ink, gave you oceans you let drain in the sink. You kissed me once and I gave you the sky. Now I'm wondering if it was all just a lie. You see yourself in every mirror I hold, but never once asked if I felt cold. I gave you total, you gave me maybe. You made me feel crazy for loving you plainly. Mi corazón was not a toy. You played with it like it brought you joy, but I was drowning while you stayed dry. And love ain't love if it's one-sided, right? You could be sued in the court of love for taking more than you're thinking of, for ghosting my light, ignoring the signs, for wasting my time and calling it mine. You never matched the energy that I gave out so endlessly. Now I'm the fool that kept showing up while you broke the laws in the court of love. I spoke in songs, you replied in sighs. Tried to touch stars, you just closed your eyes. I brought the sun, you wanted shade. Gave you real, you wanted a game. You smile for the world, frown for me. Say I'm busy, but post selfies. ¿Por qué me diste menos de la mitad? Why'd you give me less than half? Mi alma tried to make this whole, but your love had too many loopholes. You broke the vow without a word. Now silence is the loudest heard. You could be sued in the court of love for every empty, almost, and was, for kisses with no honesty, for turning warmth into apathy. You never paid the price in full. You left me starving, loving cool. And now I'm filing all the stuff you did to me in the court of love. The evidence: unread text, unmatched calls, unseen tears in bathroom stalls. You pled I care, but show neglect, and me court of thought deserves respect. So here's my case, I rest my heart. You broke it slowly, part by part. Love's not a gift you get for free. It's give and take, not just take from me. So wear your guilt like velvet gloves. You're guilty now in the court of love. And I forgive, but I rise above. I'm walking out from your court of love. Yeah, you didn't need a knife to cut me deep. You didn't say a word, but I still lost sleep. You kissed my cheek with empty eyes, then blamed me for the tears I cried. You didn't lie, you just left pieces of yourself in broken seasons. You let the silence do the killing, soft betrayal, no blood spilling. Now you're at the stand all dressed in grace, telling stories with your angel face. Pero yo no soy tonto, lo sé. You rewrote love and made me the case. Me traicionaste y mataste mis sentimientos sin decir una sola palabra. Y ahora quieres sobornar al juez para que falle a tu favor. Sabes que está mal, pero igual lo haces. Yo solo quería tu amor, pero no Preferiste hacerme luz de gas. You killed my love without a sound. Now you're begging the judge to turn it around, trying to bribe the truth with pretty lies, saying rule it in my favor while I cry. You knew this was wrong, but you did it anyway. Gaslit the stars till they lost their way. All I ever wanted was your love, it's true, but you murdered that quietly too. You lit the match, then blamed the smoke. Called my heart weak when it finally broke. You said I never said that, but your actions screamed. And now I'm stitched with shattered dreams. You hold the charm like it's your sword, make the courtroom melt with every word. Your hands are dirty even if they shake. Mi corazón knows what's real and what's fake. You smiled through every silent war, then left me bleeding on the floor. Now you plead with eyes like dawn, but the feeling's dead, it's already gone. Me traicionaste y mataste mis sentimientos sin decir una sola palabra. Y ahora quieres sobornar al juez para que falle a tu favor. Sabes que está mal, pero igual lo haces. Yo solo quería tu amor, pero no. Preferiste hacerme luz de gas. You killed my love without a sound. Now you're begging the judge to turn it around, trying to bribe the truth with pretty lies, saying rule it in my favor while I cry. You knew this was wrong, but you did it anyway. Gaslit the stars, still they lost their way. All I ever wanted was your love, it's true, but you murdered that quietly too. Su señoría, she wore love like perfume, but never meant to stay. She touched my soul with frozen hands, then blamed me when it slipped away. You knew the verdict before the fight, still you fought dirty, then claimed you're right. You played the victim, won my pain, like it was part of your campaign. But justice don't sleep and love keeps score. You can't unlock a heart you tore. I gave you truth, I gave you grace, but you gaslit that into disgrace. You killed it slow, without a sound. Now you want it all back, but love's underground. I wanted a more, not a losing game, but you knew, and you played it anyway. You wasted my time like it came in waves. Years went by, but you never stayed. I gave you love, you gave delay. Mi corazón was not a game. I should be with someone new, not stuck rewinding you. But baby, truth don't lie, and now I know what's true. Debería estar con alguien nuevo, no repitiendo tu historia como canción triste, pero hey, la verdad no miente. Y ahora lo veo claro, you're guilty in the court of love. Wasting years I can't get back. Now karma's got your name in blood, and there's no running from that. You played me soft and ran away, but el universo makes you pay. I sued you with my broken trust. Now you're guilty in the court of love. I held the door, you stood outside. You said forever, but meant tonight. You let the seasons change my face, but never change your ways. I waited like the fool they say, but fools grow wings and fly away. Now I see you crystal clear, and I won't shed another tear. Debería estar con alguien nuevo, no repitiendo tu historia como canción triste, pero hey, la verdad no miente. Y ahora lo veo claro, you're guilty in the court of love. Wasting years I won't relive. You broke my heart and called it love, but el destino don't forgive. You touched my soul with empty hands, but justice always understands. I sued you with the tears you caused. Now you're guilty. on my heels, but you still pay. Cause guilt don't fade, it finds a way. You lost the one you never touched. Now you're guilty in the court of love. Saw the text on your phone screen, said I'm free, no queen, no trace of me, no truth. Like I never gave you my youth. You laughed like we never kissed. Told her I didn't exist. You called it just talk, no harm. But every word broke my heart. Was it really that easy, love, to forget what we were made of? One little fight and I'm gone from your mind. Mi amor, this ain't closure, it's a crime. Fue así de fácil, amor, olvidar de que estábamos hechos una pelea. Borraste mi cara, mi amor, esto no es cierre, es una falta de respeto. Is 2 years a joke to you? Was I just a name you outgrew? You said forever, then walked away over things that never held any weight. I gave you time, I gave you soul. You gave me silence, left me cold. ¿Por qué mentiste con esa voz? Now I see love was your decoy. We fought about nothing big, still you let the whole thing slip. You tossed our love to the wind for a stranger with a weekend grin. You said you cared, then ran like truth was more than you could stand. You blamed me for loving strong, but all I wanted was to hold on. Was it really that easy, love, to forget what we were made of? One little fight and I'm gone from your mind. Mi amor, this ain't closure, it's a crime. Fue así de fácil, amor, olvidar de que estábamos hechos una pelea. Borraste mi cara, mi amor, esto no es cierre, es una falta de respeto. Is 2 years a joke to you? Was I just a name you outgrew? You said forever, then walked away over things that never held any weight. I gave you time, I gave you soul. You gave me silence, left me cold. ¿Por qué mentiste con esa voz? Now I see love was your decoy. You said you're all alone while I stared at a silent phone. You smiled through every lie while I broke down every night. So was it ever real to you, or just convenience when you had no clue? You killed the trust we built so slow. Now you're the stranger I barely know. 2 years gone, I won't rewind. Your guilt can dance with karma in time. I won't beg, I won't take hold. You made it clear 2 years was a joke.